News 3 Sports starts now.
Former Texas A&M basketball player Robert Williams has a chance to become a member of one of the most historic organizations in basketball. Williams was a first-round pick by the Boston Celtics in Thursday's NBA draft. The Celtics have won the NBA's best 17 NBA championships. Williams, who's from Oil City, Louisiana, chose to spend draft night in Shreveport. There was talk Williams could be a lottery pick in the draft, but he was not taken in the top 14 picks. Boston didn't let him slide out of the first round, though. The Celtics grabbed him with the 27th pick in the draft.
He's a really talented guy. You know, there's a lot of good players out there, and, you know, each pick we were hoping more and more that he would be available at 27.
Boston will formally introduce Williams on June 29th. Two of his Texas A&M teammates will get a shot at the NBA as well. Tyler Davis is joining the Brooklyn Nets and will play on their Summer League team. DJ Hogue is set to suit up for the New Orleans Pelicans Summer League team. With a 5-1 win over the Rays Wednesday night, the Houston Astros became the first team in the majors to reach 50 wins. With a day of rest under their belts, the defending World Series champs began their quest for a second sweep of the Kansas City Royals in as many weekends. This ball game, though, turned into a pitcher's duel between starters Dallas Keuchel and Danny Duffy, but Houston had a golden opportunity in the sixth. Duffy would walk Carlos Correa here to load the bases with only one out, but KC would get out of the jam. Yuli Gurriel grounds into a 5-3 double play, and we remain scoreless. The Royals, though, would have their turn with the bases juiced in the eighth, but pitching would again outduel hitting. Carlos Rendon getting Paulo Orlando swinging to keep zeros on the scoreboard. But that didn't last. Top nine, Alberto Mondesi with a shot to the gap in center. Rosel Herrera comes home to score from third. Royals would take a 1-0 lead there. That's all the offense this game would have. Kansas City beats Houston in the series opener 1-0. Rangers way up north tonight, taking on the Minnesota Twins at Target Field. We'll pick things up in the fourth. Scoreless ball game when Adrian Beltre takes a pitch in at the hands and shoots it right back up the middle for a base knock, allowing Elvis Andrus to score for a 1-0 Rangers lead. Texas would add another run in the frame and pick things back up in the fifth. Sin-Shu Chu with an absolute bomb to right that leaves the yard. His 14th homer of the year is of the two-run variety. That puts Texas up 4-0. Rangers going to win this one 8-1. For the major leagues, to the CWS, Oregon State meeting Mississippi State. Bulldogs trying to get to the title series with a win. Beavers just trying to stay alive. Adley Rutschman helping his cause here. Base hit to left brings home 2. That's part of a 5-run frame for Oregon State. Fast forward to the 7th. Zach Taylor sends this ball to left center. Jake Mangum can't make the diving catch. And 2 more runs would score on the triple. Oregon State staying alive in Omaha with a 12-2 win. Same two teams back in action tomorrow in an elimination game. The nightcap in Omaha was an all-SEC showdown. Arkansas facing Florida. Razorbacks have a 3-0 lead in the 5th inning, and Dominic Fletcher adding to that advantage. Hits a ball deep to right field. That's gone for a solo shot. Makes it 4-0 Razorbacks. Gators would respond, though, in the bottom of the inning. Brady Smith singling to right field, allowing Austin Langworthy to come home. That's part of a 2-run frame for Florida. In the 6th, Casey Martin would reach base on an infield single. Jared Gates would cross the pay station for the Hogs, but Arkansas beats Florida 5-2. The Razorbacks move on to the championship series, their first since 1979. The Gators, meanwhile, are headed home. In Texas Collegiate League action, Bombers stopping the Cane Cutters 7-3 tonight. And finally, 2018 has been a banner year for the Aggie men's golf team, and even more accolades are headed the program's way. The Golf Coaches Association of America naming junior Chandler Phillips and sophomore Brandon Smith to its All-America teams. Philip was also named to the All-Nicholas team. Phillips, a first-team selection, won a team-high 4 events this season and holds the program record for tournament wins at 6. Smith, who garnered honorable mention, finished in the top 10 in 6 events this season and was the highest placing Aggie at this year's NCAA championships. So